And we are live from Cambridge, Massachusetts. This is Dr. Jeff Lant, the CEO, the co-founder, and the chief cook and bottle washer. And we are here today with Gary Smith from Nova Scotia. I am the CEO of Worldprofit, have been since its inception long ago in 1994. And actually, just to clear it up, the 20th anniversary is the 20th anniversary of the corporation. We were around before that. We didn't incorporate for a while until we knew whether we were going to work. As soon as we did, we incorporated with the Canadian authorities. We are a Canadian company. We're based in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Way out there in Western Canada. And we have been there since the inception of the company. The three people that created this company are still running it. That proved either that we were mad, crazy out the box, or we just didn't know when to get down and out of the ring. We enjoy what we do very much, and the company has grown so much in the last 20 years. Well, we want to welcome Gary Smith with what is called a monitor at Worldprofit. And by the way, it's www.world, worldprofit.com. What are you doing here with me today? You could have escaped.
No, I enjoy our fencing back and forth, whatever. And it's always a pleasure to be here, and I enjoy my monitoring. So when the hours are there, we fill them in.
See, but I'm an expert in trapping people into doing things. I like to ask people to do something in group, which forces them, if they don't want to appear to be cheap and chintzy, they have to do it, you see. So the first rule of being a CEO is you've got to learn to trap people. The Army knows this. Never volunteer, they volunteer. I like to say that the reason I'm chief executive officer of the company is that I left the meeting at the wrong time, came back and discovered that it was, give it to Jeffrey. And therefore I rose to the astonishingly high rank of CEO. We have a number of people looking in the window. What we're going to try to do today, and when it isn't the end of August, as it is today, we have more people in here, we do some of these consultations where we talk to the people in the audience about their site, their usually disastrous record, and how to turn them around. So if anybody would like a free consultation, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. This is for people who are in the market to learn how to make email marketing. I'm going to give away some copies of my book, which sells for $29.95, $30 with unlimited economics, called Net Profits. It is a Bible. That book is like everything I know about making money on the net. I'm going to give away copies today to people like Kevin Jarrett, if he'll ever come out of the corner, and any of the people that are looking in the window. Let's just say, if you're one of the first 5 people to come down here and say hi to Gary and see what you do, I'm going to give you a $30 book that you have to pay for Amazon. Have you read? Did you ever asked? Did you read any of my book? See, now he's in a public forum.
I have read the book.
Oh, nothing to you. We'll tell the people, because we got to get some of those people that are looking in the window to come through the door and come in and talk to us.
Well, I mean, the thing about the book and then the other stuff that we learn here at Worldprofit is it puts us on the right track right off the bat, because the preconception that we've had in the past never worked for us. I can speak for that. And until I started, taking the training that was available to me here and whatnot, I was just going in circles and spinning my tires.
Well, you probably look pretty cute spinning your tires going in circles. I don't know. But I know that Amin is here. Amin, this is Dr. Lant, CEO, here with Gary Smith. Amin is a silver package owner, but I'd like to speak to him. Amin, we're on the air and we need a guest. Hint. And Victor Freeman, you've been here 6 times. Victor, I have a present for you worth $30 if you come and speak to Gary's me about internet marketing. We're looking to have Gary, Victor Freeman and John Pearl, look like Pearl, before we further have us. Let's start at the beginning. Worldprofit has been around now for over 20 years, helping people make money on the net. One of the things that I've discovered about people is that they think they can do this by themselves. And I'm going to make the mouths for confession. I belong to one organization in the last 20 years, and one only. His name is George Koch. I have never lost a dime on the net, not a penny. I made money from the first day. You know why? I'm smart. The reason people say I'm smart is because I admit that I don't know things. I didn't have a clue how to make money on the net. I am dyslexic, so that made the whole thing even better. To know that things jump around, you get tired, you get stressed out, things are jumping up and down. And I was scored in the kind of test that aptitude we used to have in school. I am at the 5th percentile for mechanical dexterity. Newborn monkeys whose eyes are not even open are more dexterous than I am. Here I am, folks, the CEO of a multi-million-dollar corporation. How did that happen? Well, for one thing, I listened to George Koch. One of the first things you've got to do in business is you've got to find a mentor and listen to that person. If you're going to do it, don't do it in what my father used to call a half-assed way. You go in and you do it or you don't do it. I have listened to George Koch through good economic times and rotten economic times. We lived through the 2008 recession fine better. And I never went searching. I never thought that the grass was greener. I never thought that there was a super Koch somewhere hiding, lurking around in Ontario. I knew by giving him a good... I talked to him. I asked him, the toughest question that I asked him was, is there any money in this thing? And right from the get-go, I was being the Midwestern boy. The Midwestern boy says, is there any money in this? And he looked at me, and he's bigger than I am, taller, and he said, more than you can imagine. Those were his exact words. And on that basis, we jogged along very comfortably. And let me tell you the high point of the story is in 2008, the world collapses. We now know that the fall of 2008, there was an 8 period, actually it was a 7-day period, when the world economically was teetering on the brink of this complete catastrophe, where the whole thing could have come unwind. We made money through all that, and the reason we made money was because we offered the most stuff. George Koch is meticulous about looking at what people need and then whipping it up in his kitchen, his techno kitchen, and he comes back and he's very modest and he says, this is what I've invented. I've watched him do this over the course of 20 years. I've watched him do this dozens of times. And then to my complete consternation, because after all, I'm 20 years older than he is, and I am a practicing capitalist, to my complete consternation, he says, I'm giving it away. Not Jeffrey, would you like me to do this? What? Don't give that away! Especially to Gary Smith. He's got money in that deal. He would always say, the more you give away, the more you get. And I was explaining the other day, we were talking about China, the Chinese incursion into Africa. And the Chinese philosophy of business is Koch's philosophy. He believes that the more you give, the more loyalty you engender, the more you get. I am the first exemplar of that principle because, for very obvious reasons, I never joined anything else. Is there anyone in this room or outside of the real world looking in who has never joined more than one thing? And I don't mean you tell me you joined 2 or you joined 3. If there's anyone in this room that's joined one thing only, I mean, good, here you are. Listen, I mean, you need a guest, so you're it. I mean, how long have you been with us? And by the way, I want to notice, Gary, nobody says that they joined one thing, which means that theoretically, if you are listening, every single person except for me has joined more than one thing. You know what? I didn't so much join the company as I joined the person. Because if the people are smart, they do their smart things, as George Koch has done. I mean, he's a rich cookie. You know, this is what I like to say about George Koch. He's young, which makes me sick because I'm beginning to look like 10. I'm beginning to test the limits of the Bible. He's charismatic, good-looking. I used to call him Gary Cooper. Maybe you are big fan of Gary Cooper movies. And he's very giving. Like, I'm not as giving a person. I'll give people things. I'll say, listen, to a person, if I give you this $5, what are you going to do with it? If I don't like it, I'm nothing to do. So we now know that people here join many more than one thing, and we now know that Armin disappeared, of course. So you asked him to stay in the lead. Graham, Commander, we'd love to have you. And Judy A. Delph, we'd love to have you. So what do you make about that, Gary? You have obviously joined other things. And you lost money. And you've lost money.
Very true. And just looking for...
Have you learned to diversify or have you learned to concentrate?
Well, I now concentrate on the training that's provided here, and now I'm diversified in other things that I'm doing, but I'm using the training that I received here.
Yeah, I believe that once you've got the list together, you have to diversify. In other words, and for those of you that are listening, we are trying to do a free consultation for someone who's floundering on the net. If you are floundering on the net, or you know what? Because this program is being recorded, so we have our two audiences. I forgot about the second audience. We have our in-studio audience who can have the consultation out. But if you're at home and you listen to us on YouTube's Pat Porter Network or YouTube, well then listen to me. You come to the Live Business Center, www.worldprofit.com. You come into the Live Business Center. I'll give you a free consultation. If you mention this program, and if it's, I don't care if it's 50 years from now, so long as I'm not decrepit and under the daisies, you come in and have a free consultation and say, Dr. Lant told me I could get a free consultation. All right? Is that fair? Is that fair, Gary? Wherever you are in the world, whenever you hear this program, all you have to do is mention my name. Mention my name in Paducah. It's the greatest little town in the world. All right, we won't go there. So you diversify, and as I said, once you've got the list, you have to diversify, right?
Well, exactly. That's exactly what George teaches, the multiple income streams. Eh?
This boy, listen, Amin, we have need of you. Amin, come on down and talk to us. We want to use you as a stocking horse, or something. Amin, are you there? This is Amin clearly comes from a home where they do not encourage theatricals. In my house, both is a theatrical. Amin, I want to speak to you. Do you hear me? Okay, so what we know about these people so far is they all have multiple tasks. If you can get Amin out of that, get him out here and talking to us, because he needs some advice. Amin, when your colleagues are doing this, don't sit there and go, what? Come on, get in the picture. Did you ever have a cousin or something like that who just wouldn't get into that, would dance around, make a pain, you know, everybody doing the family pictures and this one's dancing around, come on, Robbie, come on. That must be Amin, one of these days when you want me to help you, remember this date. So, Graham Commander is not responding. Amin's not responding. Judy Dawson is not responding. All right, we'll just carry on. We'll just have our own part. Damn.
I mean, there's...
All right, Graham. Thank you, Graham.
Oh, there's...
Graham, we're doing this program. We're recording this program. We don't have any. Well, maybe now have one. Ken, Marion, please step to the front. Ken, Marion, we have a special present for you. Graham, have you read my book, Net Profits? And I'm going to do something else today that I've never done before. Because I'm desperate for a guest. Okay? Here's the deal. Anyone out there who hears about this program now or later on YouTube, I'm going to give you a free copy of Net Profits, the 19th book. It sells for $30 at Amazon.com. You mention my name when you come in here, and I'll give you a free book. Absolutely. And we've got 60-some people looking with every single one of you people who says you want to succeed on the net. I'll give you a free copy of my book. Graham, have you read Net Profits? I might as well be excuse me, do I belong to the Constable Barkers Association? Okay. Graham, would you like me to give you a free book called Net Profits, which will give you specific details on how to make money on the net? Would that be of value to you? Hell, if it wouldn't be, I'd still give it to you because we've got to move some puppies here. Would that be of value and interest to you, Graham? Commander? And by the way, are you a full commander? Help me out here, Gary. We got Amin who won't talk, Graham who's stuck, Judy Dowse who's been silent at the tune. Excuse me, what you see here is your CEO desperate to get one of you in here so we could fill some airtime. Graham, would you like a copy of my book? Will you do or not say yes? Ah, this boy is smart. Graham, I'm going to put some text on the screen here for you. You are the first person during the Anything Goes today that's getting this free book. If you click on the blue link at the bottom of the red text that says Dropbox, you're going to get a free copy of Net Profits worth $30. I want you have to download it, and here's the catch. You have to come back to me and tell me you're ready. Can you do that? Come on, you can do this. I know you can do it. So only 3 others. Gary, hit him with the old stickaroo.
Bang, bang.
You know, these people, yesterday, or actually the day before, a woman came to me with a detailed memorandum of things I should do. But what she doesn't understand is I can do these things in my head and my sleep. The real issue is we need to see all these people out here that claim to be, who claims to be a person. He's not a person. He's a popcorn ball looking like a person, but he's not a person. Graham, how are you doing on the net now? You doing your promotions every day? Are you doing the promotions every day that you're supposed to do? Okay, I'm going to go here. I got my stamp here. And Stephen Wolfram, already a dealer, he insists on coming in as an associate. He doesn't follow any directions, and we've all tried to help him. I don't think he cares. Stephen, you're coming in under the wrong ID number. We advised you of this. What do you think you're doing? Okay, I've now got a stamp here that says, remember me. In the 19th century, Lady Caroline Lamb had an affair with Lord Byron. And she used to dress up as a page boy and track him all through London. And she wrote him a note that said, remember me. And here's the response, remember me, remember you, until the fires of hell burn low, I shall remember you. Okay. This message is for Amin, Graham, Judy, Patrice, I'm going to stamp on your forehead. Remember me? What do you think, Gary? You think it'll get him going? Stimulate him? Get their blood going?
Possibly.
You're an optimist. I am holding out a $30 book for all person to come and ask me for it. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm worried about. Graham, you have to play along with this. We don't have any guests again. Graham, what is the biggest problem you face in developing your internet business? We're doing free consultations. I am here, and every time I type some words, go, info, HT, I know what that means. Thank you. See? Once they found out that I was serious about, putting a stamp on the forehead, they responded. Graham, what is the most difficult thing you face in your internet business? Excuse me, MGM, can you bring some more people over here? Gary, I'm going to give you a fair warning. If you don't help me get a person there, you're going to be singing real sooner than you're going to have your Broadway debut sooner than you figured. Getting enough people say, okay, we're going to play this game out here as if you were a stranger. Graham, how long have you been trying to make money on the net? Coming up at the half hour, what we're going to do is we're going to have Gary Smith read the $20,000 offer. Too long. See, this is the thing people can really cute as answers. Don't give me a cute answer. Tell me the truth. How long? 8 years? 5 minutes? Gary's going to read the $20,000 offer that's available to all the people working in the window who want to make money on the net. Wow, Graham, you're amazing. 1984? Okay, so what aren't you doing wrong? Is this true, since you have been trying since 1984? What do you think the reason for your, shall we say, lack of major league success is? What do you think that major reason is? Now, Gary Smith, can we help Graham?
If he's following in my tracks and not doing it properly and just chasing after that elusive quick fix, we probably can help him, because the training that George provides, even live training every Friday, has got me certainly on the right track, where at least I'm thinking half along the lines of what has to be done and the proper way to do it anyway. So
okay, do you follow
yes, we
George's
can help him.
recommendations to the letter? Graham, do you follow George? First of all, do you go to the training sessions every week by live or a recorded version? In other words, are you constantly engaged in improving your skills? Or do you miss? Do you have gaps in your attendance record? Now, you got to tell the truth here, because if you don't tell the truth, you're going to get the skewed answer. Do you go to the training sessions religiously, live or recorded? Graham. Okay, I'm getting my stamp pad ready for your forehead. Yep, lack of understanding, afraid when I get the time. 10. Okay, now, one of the things is essentially to live in the UK. I used to live in the UK. My cousin Harold McMillan used to be the Prime Minister from 1957 to 1963. So the bottom line is this. You've been trying to do this since 1984 and you're inconsistent. Do a little analysis of yourself. What do you think it's going to take to get you up to a higher level of achievement? Now be totally honest. You have to be totally honest with yourself, or this exercise won't work. First of all right, that's an average kind of an answer, and that's acceptable to that degree. I'll tell you one of the things that was called jumping off the cliff. And I think, as everybody knows, the whole world will know shortly, I'm a massive, frenetic, obsessive, passionate buyer of beautiful things from the 17th and 18th century mostly. And I see things all the time that I want, but guess what? The cookie jar is there. There's no money in the cookie jar for this obscure, luxurious item. So I buy it anyway. I force myself to make some money to pay for it. I call that jumping off the cliff. I bet there isn't a person in this room who has it down to the side. Anybody do that method? You say, damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead, you buy it anyway, and then you go out and put hell down for the leather to pay for it. This is, I don't think Gary Smith does this. Do you? Do you behave like that?
I most certainly do try, not probably to the extent that you do, but I do have to work for everything that I do buy.
Well, I have to work too. I find giving myself an absolute adamant you go to jail if you don't pay for the bill kind of a desire, need to raise money, you're going to raise money. In other words, if you say, I like the money, but I'm not going to dirty my hands, I'll dirty my hands. And let me tell you, are there any money-grubbing capitalists in the audience today? Amongst our distinguished but small audience, are there any money-grubbing capitalist pigs out there? Come on, tell the truth. Judy A. Dowse says yes. Judy, I have just confessed to what I call, this is a real thing, jumping off the cliff. In other words, I leave myself no option but success. It's the same option that Hernan Cortez used when he hit the beaches of Mexico and burned his ships so that the men couldn't escape. They were going to die on those beaches of Mexico, or they were going to succeed. There was no other option. What do you do, Ms. Dowse? What do you do, Mr. Smile? Do you have a limit? I mean, do you limit? I don't limit it. If I want it, I'm going to have it. See, I believe that God did not put you on this planet to wash floors, or that wasn't the reason. Now, I'll tell you a little anecdote about my mother, since my mother seems to be in my mind today. One day, she had an epiphany, and she was mopping the kitchen floor. And she said, Jeffrey, Kevin, Shelby, come in here. My brother and sister. And she said, I have to tell you something. She said, do you want a miserable mother? No, you've got your real problem. No. Do you care about whether your floors are clean? No, we don't care. And we knew what to say. So she said, this is the deal. If I give up mopping floors, I'll be happy. You'll be a beneficiary of any of your disposition. But if you make me worse, people floors clean, I'll be miserable and take it out of each of you. Oh no, be happy. So we used to say, we have a happy mother of sticky floors. Anybody recognize that paradigm? She's serious. We didn't have sticky floors. Does anybody in this room feel you were put on this earth to be poor? You know, Abraham Lincoln said, God must have loved the common man. He made so many of him. That wasn't an approval or not. That was just that was Abraham Lincoln being a statistician. How many of you, if God put you here to fulfill a quota for people at the bottom of the economic beach? Anybody? But yet you live that way. Gary, do you think that some of these people are contented living at the bottom of the heap as if God had determined their position? God didn't put me on this earth to be at the bottom. What do you think of that?
No, I think God put us on this earth to do what was in front of us and improve our lot.
Well, all right, let's go for the talents thing. You've heard me say that 99% of, there's this famous expression, you can't take it with you. Everybody in this room is with you can't take it with you. My thing is the flip side of that. Everybody takes it with them. It being your little gray cells. You've heard me argue the case that the only true thing of any value on this planet is the gray cells you have. Everything else is nice, but it's fluffy. It's not real. But the brain cells, because when you lose those, you're a toast. But yet 99% go to the grave, or worse, the crematorium, because I'm being harassed right now by my bank, which is the facility for my money. And they keep saying, decide, ground or flames. I said, excuse me, these alternatives are not speaking. I said, I want neither. I vote E, none of the above. Gary, what do you think about that? You can't take it with you on knowing that people will take it with them.
Well, there's not much I'm going to be taking with me, that's for sure.
Why? You use enough of your gray cells at a rapid rate? You're going to die with 99% of your valuable gray cells intact. How do you go for that?
Well, they say that we don't use anywhere near a minuscule portion of what we have available, that's for sure.
Okay, so let's say you go to crematorium with 90%. Okay, I'll even give you 10% error. Does it make you sick? It makes me sick. To think that, what's wrong with this picture? Everything. Go for the ashes. See, good old Douse always has a clip. Excuse me, I was ready to sign the documentation. I went to the ashes. Then I saw a picture. I saw it from the inside. There was a movie that showed from the inside of the crematorium looking out. I know you think you're dead, but that could be lack of research. You might be alive in a way that you don't really know. You might have signed it in a way. Here's Josephine DeCamp. Josephine, are you here to place the order? You remember our conversation, Josephine? Are you here to place your order? Okay, terrific. And then Josephine, you and I are going to have a little chat. We are in the middle of a program called Anything Goes. I'm going to ask you to define what we did, what we talked about. I want you to get on the red box that says order now, option 1, okay? And we want you, the program is going on right now. I want you to come up with me. We'll talk a little bit about what happened. But anyway, you need to click on the red box that says order now. You see the red box? You see, all right, so you're on the order form now. You want option number 1, the monthly option. If you have a question, you'll ask. So we're just going to continue with our program. Kevin Job has been sitting at the 5 hours. You're having the brain exercises. Graham, I wrote an article called The Temple, which is about an alien group discovered a way to mine your brain cells when you're asleep through the example on your glass where they have a miniature manufacturing mining facility. With the thing being mined, and it's a creepy. Did you ever read that article that I wrote on the temple?
No, I don't recognize that one.
It's creepy. It's really, and the thing about it is it's totally plausible. Totally plausible. We're going to wait here. Josephine, you're not on the order form now. Are you at PayPal, Josephine? You're already a silver. Since when? You were a silver when I last talked to you. When did you join? When did you join? Because you're coming in here as an associate. Last month? And better look this up. See what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna look this up, find out. All right, I'm looking at.
And Lars Persson, come and join us. You're in the midst of the Anything Goes program, where we're offering free consultations today.
Josephine, you are already a silver package owner. You have a site called allaboutwebsites.com. The first thing you got to do is get out as an associate and come in as a dealer. Josephine, you didn't tell me any of this when you talked to us. Okay, Josephine, click on the blue support ticket and tell them you have been a member. You forgot. Josephine, if you ran naked through the neighborhood and people said, "Where are your clothes?" I forgot. How can you forget? You bought a silver package with $20,000 plus of bonuses. How could you forget? Calling Lars Persson. Calling Marie Laverne.
Yeah, Lars has responded.
Okay, Lars, are you here to earn money? Lars, what we're doing here today is giving free consultations once you watch the video. So what we want you to do is click on the bright green box that says watch video. When you come out, I'm going to give you a free copy of my book, Net Profits. It sells for $30 at Amazon.com. But you've got to watch the video, come out, and give me the book. All right? Today, Marie Laverne, I just confirmed for me that you've read the book. Josephine, you've got to put into a blue support ticket. You understand me? All right. So where were we? What were we on now? So, see, this is the crazy thing. I must have spent. Josephine, when did I talk to you? The video of last night, the night before? It's just been recently. So, I know what I want to do. You're supposed to be reading the offer. Gary Smith is about to read the $20,000 offer. Josephine, I'm telling you for the third time. You see the blue link that says support on my right-hand side? Click on it and put a support ticket and say you were signed up as a silver package owner and you don't have your instructions. Okay, will you do that? Don't forget to everyone what you do. That's what you should do. ready to read the
Give you
$20,000
Lord.
offer? Please read it.
Without further ado, you say you've finished our introductory video. Great. Then you already know the awesome offer we got for you if you order in the next 15 minutes. You get that $6,500 bonus offer made in the video and $400 a month of cutting-edge success materials, all with resale rights. You get all the materials we've given before. Now that's worth thousands of dollars. You will get total success training in home business boot camp. Also, 75 monitors, just like myself, will start closing sales for you today, without ever charging you anything. You'll get $800 worth of crucial business and wealth building software, all with resale rights. You'll get Worldprofit's unique ClickBank promo kit that enables you to make at least $1,000 a month without spending a penny. You'll get our incredible Magic List Builder. Turns any website into a list building page instantly. And if you accept this offer in the next 2 minutes, you'll get 10 associate members. They will generate commissions for you. But wait, there's still more. Place your order within 5 minutes and get 50,000 additional money-making credits. That includes 10,000 additional guaranteed visitors to the website of your choice from Traffic Center, 20,000 credits from our popular Safelist Extreme Mega List system. You also get absolutely free our newest traffic generating marvel, the automatic SEO promo block kit. That alone has a $450 retail value. Now that'll help get you guaranteed on Google, Yahoo, Bing, etc. It also promotes your URL to over 3,000 backlinking sites with just a few clicks and allows you to post your message on over 70 safe lists and top traffic exchanges. Finally, we will include the SEO Power Pack of 23 software programs worth over $1,000. Our gift if you join us now. Click on that red Order Now button and select Option 1, the monthly option. If you get your silver package now, you get well over 1,000 original articles for your blog by master writer and marketer Dr. Jeffrey Lant. You can see his complete collection at jeffreylantarticles.com. Now, active dealers, we use these articles to generate thousands of responses in just 15 minutes or so every single day. You'll get brand new software by master inventor George Koch. Enables you to create hundreds of ebooks in just about 3 minutes per ebook. Now this spectacular offer is made once and once only, so act now. Click on that red Order Now button or click on the hyperlink, order in the next 15 minutes, and add this to your $12,000 bonus package. You can create customized video articles almost as fast as you can read this sentence. And new. Order within the next 7 minutes, and we will include the easy-to-use software you need to give away unlimited free advertising to any and to all of your customers, whatever you're selling. Now that's Tech Wizard George Koch's latest invention, and you will use it daily to get your customers to act, to respond, and to buy. It's a $1,995 retail value, and is yours free. And it is exclusive to Worldprofit. You will not find it anywhere else. Even more, video marketing is the hottest thing on the net. Now, have you been to YouTube lately? Now you can stay at home and profit if you know how to do it. Now, internationally known marketer Dr. Jeffrey Lant, he's Worldprofit CEO and co-founder, is with me here right now, shows you how to use video marketing to sell anything. Order in 7 minutes and get his incredible video marketing course free. Now that's a $10,000 value. That's what any university would charge for a 2-day workshop. But this is ongoing training. The course is unique. It doesn't exist anywhere else. You get it now, plus Dr. Lant's 19th ebook, Net Profits, shown here at Amazon. The price tag of $29.95 is yours free. As a bonus, you can use it to generate thousands of leads with one click. Just click on that red box and order at once. And the next part of the offer is right up on top of the page for those that are in looking at the room from the outside. You'll see a bright green banner that says 700,000 SEO submissions. That's 700,000 SEO submissions. Would you like to add anything to that, Dr. Lant?
I certainly would. For Mildred Hedrington and Tony Casillas, Mildred, you've been here 9 times. Tony, you've been here twice. And Sean Alder, you've been here 38 times. Folks, if you join now, I will give you each not only the $20,000 bonus package that Darius just enumerated, but also 100 customers off my personal list. 100 customers for Mildred, Tony, and now Lars is going to Mildred and Tony, you accept my offer. You each have 7 minutes to do so. At the end of 7 minutes, if you do not respond, well, we're going to remove you. Tony, Mildred, you need to, and if you don't establish contact with us within the next minute, I'm going to remove you. Mildred and Tony, this is the moment for you to step up. If you have any questions, ask us now. We're doing consultations today. Members, I want your help here. Mildred is coming in 9 times. He sits there and does nothing. I want you to tell her what that kind of behavior is going to garner in the end. Tony is coming in there, hasn't said a word yet. I want response. Point your finger at Mildred, point your finger at Tony, and give them a good piece of advice about what they should do now, because right now, neither can affect any money from the way they're behaving. They're never going to make any money. Tony and Mildred, I've asked people who are here in the community to post some comments for you. You need help, we're here to give it. Waiting for Mildred and Tony to get a pulse.
At least respond, yeah.
We're waiting to hear from Mildred and Tony, and Mildred and Tony, we're going to, in case I haven't made myself perfectly clear, we're going to remove you in 2 minutes. And we're going to be on the way. What's different about this community for all of you 75 people looking in the window is we actually we help each other. God knows I need help. I need help today. I'm getting a couple of live guests. Michael and Mildred and Tony. We've got 1 minute left. At the end of 1 minute, I'm going to bounce you back.
Yes, they understand, and they know in their hearts they need help. They just, for whatever reason, will not communicate with us.
As we've all explained to you, you need to put in a support ticket and get your new ID. Do not look at anything else. Put in a support ticket. Did you do that, Josephine? Did you put in the support ticket where we told you to? Or then you've done what you can do for the moment. You know, it really was, and in general, it kind of reminds me of, did you ever see that film? It's about a cruise ship turns upside down.
Exactly, yes, I've seen that one.
Okay, so here are the people that are trying to come out of the ship. And they say, no, we'll stay behind. Mildred, you're staying behind. You're gonna go down. Tony, you're gonna go down. Do you understand that? You're not going to be able to pull it off. You can't make any money if you stay here for 100 years. You're playing the Poseidon adventure on the internet. Right, well, Mr. Garrett, please do me the favor of getting rid of Mildred and Tony because I left my oxygen pump in my ambulance. Josephine, stop it at once. You put in the ticket and I'll wait for the response. In about 4 minutes, we're going to have Patrice come up here to say something. Okay, you've been up here with me today. What is the one thing, if you could wave a magic wand over these so-called people, what would you want to get across to them?
If I had a magic wand, I would say, make me stupid so that I can learn. Because everything that I thought was going to work...
You're presuming that you're... I didn't say it, and I only thought it for a second. What a good wish, Gary. Very public spirited. Our people are phenomenal. Good. I have so many things I can't. Why did I do this? I can't believe I did it. If I had a magic wand, it would be one thing. I would make these people. I would only have serious people. Wouldn't want to anybody who's going to might be kind of be looking at. I have a machine. This is mine. In Woody Allen's, some of you remember, Woody Allen did a film about the future in which the Volkswagen distills like bananas or something like that. Does anybody remember what I'm talking about? And there was a box. You go into the box for sensual gratification, and you're in the box in seconds, and that constitutes whatever it is. So I would want people to go into a box to prove it would, on a scale of 1 to 10, show that it was serious intent to run the That's my wish. And I'm gonna start applying it today. Right now. Right this minute. Anybody else can make a wish? Hey, everybody can make a wish. You want to wish? Put a wish? Put a wish like that. Josephine, since I'm doing 3 consultations a year since ago, I want to give you a piece of advice. I'm Josephine in my flying machine. Come on up with me. Josephine, come to me.
Josephine has signed out, so she may have found her information. Maybe.
Alright, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to ask this Patrice putting this up. Miss Patrice has been away. Lucky devil. Leaving us peons here in the dust. Don't even go back to his last words. And then if I were a drinking man, I'd have a devil. Send you the bill.
Okay, I'll let...
Alright, Patrice, come up for a few words of wisdom.
Good day, Dr. Lant. It's good to be back.
Did you miss us?
Yes, I did. It's good to be back here and back in the community and where things are happening. And but I did have a delightful holiday, and I'm all refreshed and ready to give her again. So it's
good.
It's good to have a break, and because you do come back with a new perspective and recharged and ready to go. So this is excellent, and I
Are
do
you
like.
ready to cope with people who say they're serious and act like delinquents?
Well, just to get the draw on any bit of their seriousness and just go from where they're at and bring them along however much you can. That's all you can do. If it's
That's
teeny
so
baby
wise.
steps.
See, I'm not wise. I'm a revolutionary.
There, it does take patience, that's for sure. But
Yes, all those who are glad that Patrice is back, raise your hand.
Oh, nobody's raising their hands. Oh dear. And I'll be up. I'll be up for the next hour too. So
when you were when you were thinking when you were away, and what did you miss the most?
These being up here monitoring and the anything goes programs and the discussions with you. I mean, I've learned so much in the discussions with you and watching the programs and it's that real life connection there and that's what I miss the most and you know and of course it inspires you to get back on and do the more mundane things of in running a business, but no, it's the anything goes sessions and the discussions with you that have is what I miss the most.
Well, that makes my day after I beat my head as well, begging for guests.
So if anybody wants to watch the replay of this Anything Goes program and other Anything Goes program, it's on the YouTube channel Patrice Porter. And if you want to check out the business I've created through Worldprofit, it's at www.20waystoprofit.com. And I've also used the tools and resources from Worldprofit here to develop a business helping people to create abundance by gardening. And that's at www.gardeningforfoodsecurity.com. And again, the replays on the YouTube channel Patrice Porter. And with that, I'll see you in the next hour, but I'll see everybody else on the next Anything Goes, 1 p.m. Eastern, every day. Bye for now.
And as the audience has discerned, Pat has open on the presentation. This was back today. And we're going to have some final words here from Gary Smith. Patrice Porter is in Saskatchewan. Gary is in Nova Scotia. I am broadcasting to you as always from Cambridge, Massachusetts, the capital city of the internet. And our newest customer is now Google, which is building a major facility just about a half a mile from where I'm speaking to you. Where Google goes, everyone goes. Gary, what kind of final thoughts do you have for us today?
I just want to reiterate what you. It's too bad we didn't get some more participation from guests, but
you know what? We've got Mr. Lars Pearson here. We're going to go out with the flourish. Okay, Lars, did you watch the video carefully? And did you listen to the offer that Gary Smith was making? It's a $20,000 plus offer. I am now prepared to give you an even better offer. But your order must be in 7 minutes. Are you prepared to move ahead? Okay, and here's the deal. I'm going to give you the $20,000 plus offer and 100 off personal list will be entered into your new account this afternoon. It's 100 customers and a $20,000 offer. All you need to do is click on the bright red box that says order here, order now, You want option 1, the monthly option. The cost is $99.95 US dollars. And become self-financing the first month if you follow the directions. We're going to give you 7 minutes for this offer. It is now just the top of the hour, 7 minutes after the offer expires. Yes, the fee is just like the electric company. We provide you with the services constantly, and you pay a monthly stipend. But as I told you, that becomes self-financing after the first month, if and only if you follow the directions. Well, Lars, what kind of a guarantee would you like? What kind of a guarantee do you have from each company? Okay, we're going to do the same guarantee. Lars, we will provide you with the electricity, and you will pay for it. There. How about gas? Would you like that? We provide you with the gas, and you pay for it. How about a mortgage? How about a home mortgage? We provide you with the mortgage, you get the house. In other words, we're going to give you all the tools, the training, the traffic that you require to make money on the net. We use these things, and guess what? You're going to pay for them. The payment cost, and this is the third time I do this, the payment cost is self-fulfilling after the first month. If you follow the directions.
If you follow instructions, yes.
Now, Lars has
that
got
is the
6
key.
minutes left. Now, folks, Lars has got 6 minutes left. I haven't told him yet that I'm only going to give him this offer once. It will never be made to him again. Yes, anyone who has, you have to have an internet connection, of course. Anyone with an internet connection can join. And our services are designed to be broad-based for anyone in the world. And you know the most important thing, Lars! You're talking to the CEO right now, live. When was the last time you did that? Yes, Lars, excuse me. Is Nigeria a country in this world? Do they have internet connections there? Do they? Do they? You got 5 minutes now, Lars. You're wasting your offer. By the way, Lars, when the 5 minutes expires, the offer is dead. Well, members, you might think I'm kidding. Anybody care to clue him in, Gary?
No, it's the one-time offer, especially for 100 people in your downline. That'll only
4
happen.
minutes remaining. 4 minutes.
Lars is on order form. You'll see, Lars,
Gary,
that there is conditions.
You mean it's the whole world, Gary? You mean like New Zealand? Yeah. You mean like Alaska? Yeah. How about this one, Mongolia? You feel like taking a 78 RPM record and going...
Anywhere in the world where there is internet.
You mean anywhere? You mean anywhere? You mean Peoria, Illinois?
Even in Nova Scotia.
What do you want? You want a affidavit signed by board. During this time, even the USA, like Mississippi, my father told me I should have gone into criminal law. I didn't know that I had. All right. We're waiting. Lars has got 4 minutes now, and that's it. Mr. Gary, you have me down to 4 minutes.
Yep, there is 4 minutes left. Lars was on, he's off, he's on.
Now, during the next hour, before I go on this, be up here with Patrice, and Patrice is going to be reading from my autobiography, which is coming along spectacularly, and we're going to use the corrections this afternoon a little bit. You're going to love the section of the book that I'm reading now. For those of you that are interested in writing books on the internet, doing research, writing articles, learning how it's done, come in and feel free to join us and learn how to use the internet to write stuff that is and some mornings so frustrating to write, some other times so you I've been helped today by Mr. Gary Smith.
3 minutes left, Lars. 3 minutes left.
So we're waiting for Lars. Would you like to tell the people what you would plus the writing books while we're waiting for Lars? Lars is now off. He's now back on the other forum. Lars, not yet. This is a timed offer.
And down to 2 minutes now. 2 minutes. Take advantage of the $20,000 bonus offer and 100 people on your list to get you started. If you're having problems, Lars, just let me know and I'll help you.
Okay, let me tell you what this is. First of all, that is a canard about Canada. That was true at a certain time, but is not true any longer. What is true is the following. Customers had the card declined twice. That card is not blocked. If he calls again to get an authorization, he won't get one. He has to now call the company to tell them that he's trying to place an order. He can tell them it's a Canadian corporation at that time. That is not the reason it's being declined. Okay? After you try twice and it's declined twice, the credit card company declines it automatically. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Lars, listen to me. You hear me? We're going to give you the amount of time required. It should not be any longer than 10 minutes, but we'll give you more if necessary. And we're going to go, you have the card handy. Your card is now blocked, most likely blocked by the credit card company. Because 2 times it was declined twice. You need to call them up, tell them, provide them the assurance that you agree with, which usually ends up giving them a little 3-digit code on the back, 3 or 5-digit code. Okay? And you come back here and tell us what they say to you. So call up the company now. All right. We'll be watching you. Gary, you want to say up for the whole thing of this, or you want to go down, or what do you want to get this? Patrice Porter trying to pluck. Whatever your little heart desires to do.
If it's, I'm stepping on Patrice's toes here, so cutting into her time, I think I'll just go down and let Patrice come up.
Okay, so we're going to do Patrice, don't forget to take over this because you've been away for a week. I want to thank Gary Smith. I want to say something about Gary first. A personal comment from the CEO. When Gary came to us in the crash, in the basket of the crash, boy, he was stiff and like, I know, God, why did you do this to me, God? Stiff with a Canadian is redundant. We all know that those people live up in the north, they're all this way. But he has become a real terrific Ed McMahon character with a Johnny Carson. This one, this is very responsible, respectable, good value there. So let's give Gary Smith a round of applause for stepping up today. These are truly the dog days of August, but the problem is the dogs all die. Gary and I, we might have saved the situation. I want to thank you for a wonderful day.
Okay, thanks. Thank you for those kind words. And Patrice Porter is going to come up and look after the Worldprofit community here for the next hour. And we thank you for the time